All right, Anastasia, why are you going to the US?
I'm going to the US to pursue an education specialist degree in school psychology at the Western Illinois University.
Can you take it again? Your line was breaking.
Yeah, there's a feedback. So okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you're getting feedback.
Yes, that makes it difficult. Yes, I am.
Oh wow, and you still getting it?
Ye-
You still getting the
Yes, I
feedback?
am.
Uh,
No, no.
you no longer get okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so yeah, so why are you going to the US?
I'm still getting the feedback,
I
so it
still
might
get
take some time for me to answer.
it's what? What do you say?
I'm saying I'm still getting the feedback, so I might delay with answering because it makes with what.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't want you to be getting the feedback. It's not, it doesn't help you. Um, I do you wanna leave and then try to join again? Okay,
All right, sure.
let's see if
Okay.
that will work because yeah, I don't want you to be having the feedback.
Okay.
All right, Anastasia, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Is it okay? No
Yes.
feedback, right? Okay, no feedback.
No feedback.
Okay, cool. All right. So why are you going to the US?
I'm going to the US to pursue. Yes. No, no feedback. Fine. I'm going to the US to pursue.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to the US to pursue an education specialist degree in school psychology at Western Illinois University.
And are you done? Hello. Hello. That's probably from my end. I don't know, I'm thinking. Uh, Anastasia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Um, were you distracted or something?
Yes, I could hear Prince speaking all along.
You could
Prince
hear
was answering the question all along, so I was quiet.
Prince. I thought I muted him
Yes.
because
No.
I think I muted Prince. So I don't know. Maybe
No. I could hear him all
yeah.
along.
Yeah. I think you can hear him, but I cannot hear him because I have muted him. That's the thing about these
Oh,
things.
okay.
Everyone is supposed to join so that once you join, I can set everything up and then we can go live and I don't have to be trying to add people and all of that. But
Mm.
people just make it hard for me and then they come again and say, "Oh, let's do it again, please." And okay, let me. So, can you still hear Prince?
No, I can't. He's off now.
Okay. Yeah, let's. All right. uh, So is it okay now?
Yes, it's okay. There's feedback that I can manage. Fine.
Come again.
There's feedback, but I can manage. It's okay.
There, you still get feedback.
Yes, but I think we have to manage.
Yeah, I think you are getting the feedback because the other people are making it, are causing all of that. I don't get that because I've muted them. Like I have much more control here, but I don't know why they don't allow you to have that control as
Mm.
well. So yeah, this thing, they are frustrating me. They are really frustrating me. I don't know. Like it's really straightforward. Just join. Once you join, that's all. Just wait, and when it's your turn, you get opportunity to talk. Then they join, they leave, and all sort of things. Like, all right. So, if you're having feedback, I think it's not a good idea to continue, right? Because I'm not
Oh, that's
comfortable.
okay. I can just manage it.
Okay, all right. And okay, so why are you going to the US?
I'm going to the US to pursue an education specialist degree in school psychology at Western Illinois University. The program consists of a 4 semester practicum as well as coursework and 1 year internship. I strongly believe that at the end of this program, I'll be able to understand the school system very well and acquire the necessary skills to be able to assist students at risk of academic failure and also help students with behavioral problems.
Okay. Um, how do you hear about the school?
So before I decided to apply to the graduate program, I only knew of one school that was offering the program. So I reached out to the professor and then she introduced me to the website for school psychology. And during my research there, I was very mindful of programs.
Okay, I think I know what to do. All right. Can you hear me, Anastasia?
Yes, I can.
There's no more feedback, right?
No, there's no feedback now.
All right. Okay. Um, yeah, so how do you hear about the school?
I initially reached out to a professor from a school and she introduced me to the websites for school psychologists and I went on there to research schools in which the faculties had interest in autism spectrum disorder and I that is how come I heard of Western Illinois University.
Okay, and what is your current job?
I currently work as a special education support facilitator. My primary duties are organizing constructive play for children with special needs, as well as assisting in reading and writing for children with special needs.
Okay, what did you study? What did you study during your bachelor's degree?
Bachelor of Science in Psychology at the University of Cape Coast.
Okay, and who is sponsoring your studies?
I was able to receive a scholarship of $4,000 and I have 23,200 deficits that will be covered by my big brother, who is also my legal guardian. He owns a company that deals mainly with the rental and sale of heavy duty machines, as well as providing fire safety equipment training.
Okay. And do you have any relative in the US?
No, I do not have.
What are your plans after your studies?
After my 3 year program, I have plans of returning to Ghana. This is because currently in Ghana, there are just a handful of school psychologists, and initially that is going to be an advantage to me. So I'll come back to Ghana and then work with school districts and also encourage others who are interested in pursuing the school psychology program to be able to enroll in the program and get the knowledge and come back to help improve mental health services in schools.
Okay. So this is what I think. Okay, when you are asked why are you going to the US, the question is actually in two parts. One part is for you to kind of say, okay, like you've said, I'm going to the US to pursue this and this, and then you have to give a reason why you want to study the program. So it's like the second part of the question is, why do you want to study the program? That is what this question is about. Why do you want to study the program? And that's not what I got. You were talking about fourth semester and internship. You were describing the program, but it's about why do you want to study it? Why? So uh like uh if I am going to let's say Dubai for a vacation, right? And then you meet me and you ask me, why am I going to Dubai? I'll tell you I'm going to Dubai for a vacation, and and then I'll tell you, um, like the reason why the reason why I'm going to how do I even? It's not as so then I'll maybe probably it doesn't really fit it well, but the point is that you have to give a reason why you need the vacation, right? You have to tell a person, oh, I need this vacation because the year has been very rough for me, or maybe because I lost my whatever, and so yeah, I think I need this vacation to help me get back to my old self or something. So that's what this question is about. Does that make sense? it's
Yes,
not
it does.
it's not the same as why do you want to pursue your program in the US. That is also a different question. Why are you going to the US is okay, why are you going there? I'm going to do this. And then you add why you need a program. That makes the answer much more complete. Does that make sense? And
Yes, yes, it does.
in your case, you kind of talked about some of the things you are going to learn, like why you are going to study the program. I heard some of that, and but what I heard wasn't also convincing to me. You said you want to learn about the school system. That doesn't. I don't know what you mean by the
Yeah.
school system. Like that's not an answer. That's not. I don't know. That's not a good answer to me. It doesn't show like it doesn't show. It doesn't make you look like somebody who genuinely wants to study the program, because if you want to study school psychology,
Mm, okay.
you mentioned something which actually made sense to me, but that is just probably, I think it was the last thing you mentioned, the fact that you have noticed that students have behavioral problem or something, and that sounded good to me, but other things you mentioned, I'm not really sure about them. You could have actually started by saying you already have a bachelor's degree in psychology and you currently work as a school, I don't know, psychologist or something, and you have observed that this and this, and so you need this program because you need to learn the skills that will enable you to whatever when you come to Ghana to, I don't know, I think that would have helped than what I am hearing. And then when I asked you how did you hear about the school, there were things you were saying which were not really relevant. You could have just gone straight to the point. You said before applying, you knew only one school and you got in touch with the professor. Or nah, that's not an answer. That's not how you answer questions. Now you you can answer it in a better way. You know. maybe it was recommended to you and you did your research on the school. You realize that okay, the school is going to equip you with certain skills, so you mentioned those skills, and you need the skills when you come home to be able to help kids with special needs and stuff. That's how you answer a question like that. Okay. um then I asked you who is sponsoring your studies. You said you have a scholarship of $4,000. I don't know, but I will not mention the $4,000 because $4,000 is not significant enough. It's not a significant amount for you to actually mention it. So normally I will mention who is sponsoring me. So in your case, it's your brother, and I feel like the description of your brother's job and all of that, I think your brother can actually sponsor you. I mean, based on how I heard it. So it's about how convincing you sound on the day and whether the visa officer will believe your brother. And that's why I asked you if you share the same surname, because that can also help you, when it comes to things like that. And your plans after your studies, I was hoping to hear, exactly what the degree is going to do for you when you return. And I was hearing things like you want to encourage people to pursue social educational psychology. Like, I'm not too sure if that is convincing enough, like you encouraging people to pursue. I don't know, I'm not too sure about your answers. Honestly, I'm not too sure. You really have to work on your answers, because I mean, they don't sound convincing enough to me. So please, I know you are no longer on the line, but yeah, just work on your answers because they don't sound convincing to me. So I wish you the best. I mean, I know you can watch this back and then try to, I don't know, work on your answers. So um William is watching from Ghana. Favor is watching from Nigeria. Karen, as usual, is watching from Nigeria. Favor says she sent my information. She sent Favor. You don't send information to the group. You send information to me privately, and you send it when I've asked for it. I don't. I need to ask for it before you send it to me. That's how it works. David is watching from Nigeria. Oh, nice. So it looks like Nigerians are here a lot. That's good to know. Karen says, Shai, please don't get tired of people. People will always, yeah, this thing is really tiring because compiling the list of people that I'm even going to interview is a lot of work. And then taking some of their details, like the key details, like putting everything together, like it's a whole lot. And I don't know, they're not making it easy for me. Walu says I'm getting feedback, so I left to rejoin. Now I'm failing to join. So Walu, let me tell you what happened. One of you was causing that, and I didn't know what to do about it. And so the only way was to disconnect you guys, because you guys were supposed to join for me to be able to add you and before I actually go live. But you guys didn't do that, and it was only Anastasia who was able to do that. And so then I went with her, and when I disconnected you guys, it was something I noticed later, that actually a new link was generated. That's why you guys cannot join again. And Anastasia, I don't know, maybe she had a problem with her network and she probably tried to join again, but she couldn't because the link has changed. So it's just one of those things. Normally, I want to set up everything, have all you guys on it before I actually go live. So then I can just switch you guys around. That way it's very easy. But if you guys are joining and leaving and joining with multiple devices and causing the feedback, then it's like it's difficult for me. So I don't know what I can do. Molai says she should have also said she wants to study the program because of high position in her current job. Yeah, since she did a BSc in behavioral sciences. Yeah, that's something she can also think about. Molai says she has a good reason why she wants to study the US. She just needs to work on her answers. Yeah, I mean, what she currently has in terms of her degree is in line with her current job, which is a good thing. Just that what she's not sure about exactly what she wants to study, like the skills that she's coming to learn and how those things are going to help her when she goes, when she returns to Ghana, like in terms of whether a higher position, a new job, or something. Those things are not clear enough. So I think that's something that she needs to work on. And on TikTok, Tima is here. She says, God bless you. Tima, thanks for joining. Larry says, what if my sponsor doesn't bear the same surname with as me? Well, it's not always the case, but the point is that there are certain things that help you and there are certain things that don't go against you. So, I mean, if your brother is sponsoring and then he has the same surname with you, it's very easy for anyone to believe that the person is actually your brother, right? But if you present, let's say, somebody who doesn't share the same surname with you, then it's more like 50-50, right? The visa officer can decide, depend on how you sound and depend on how you answer all the other questions. The visa officer can decide, and also depend on how much scholarship you have and how much the deficit is and all of that. So it's not a straightforward thing. It's more like case by case. So yeah. So guys, thanks for joining, and I guess I will leave it here, and yeah, so take care of yourselves, and bye bye for now.
Hi, welcome to my first video. My name is Shaibu. The goal of this channel is first to help students get admission and funding into schools abroad. Secondly, to help students get their visas approved.